my most favorite interview ever. May I propose the Andrew and BeauCh show? All right. And from the
Our next story takes us down to Enumclaw. And have you ever gotten an automated ticket in the mail where you just open the mail and like, hey, Andrew, by the way, you ran that stop sign. Here's your $143 ticket.
Luckily, I have not.
Oh, you have not?
No.
I got one once and was like, they're crazy. This is highway robbery. Click here to see the video. Yeah, I guess that was, wow.
I was waving a gun out the window while I ran that red light, wasn't I?
Sure, maybe I didn't really stop at that light. So joining us now to talk about This Time's a Million is Enumclaw's own BeauCh Shevasu. Beau, welcome to the Ron and Don Show.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, guys. Do you guys get that many tickets that often? You sound very familiar with getting these automated tickets.
I have gotten a few in my day, and I try to now stop at stop signs, which is something I just sort of used to roll through.
That is a suggestion.
Enough about me, Beau. Let's talk about you. This might be a broad question to start off with. What made you decide I want a vanity plate?
Well, everybody has trouble trying to remember their license plate, especially when you do a lot of traveling. There's the hotel clerk asking you for your license plate.
I'm not buying it, Beau. I'm not buying that.
I'll get something short and sweet,
Okay, so you went and you said, I need a vanity plate. What was your first choice for vanity plate?
My first choice was actually the name of the nonprofit organization that I'm with. However, the DOL prevents you from having certain letters next to each other. So I couldn't have K and N next to each other. And so I went for something more simple.
Well, hold on a second. Why can't you have K? So you wanted KNOK. Why can't you have a K and an N next to each other?
I think it's the K and the N combination, some weird combination. So they reserve certain letter combinations for amateur radio operators. And they just don't allow that
they thought that you were like KNOW or something like that, like you were a radio frequency.
I don't know. Maybe so. I had no idea that that's a thing when it comes to personalized license
Have you ever heard of this, Andrew?
I have a quick question for you, Beau. Is this a prank phone call?
Okay, so you can't get KNOK, but you did get just N space O?
Yeah. N-O. I was blown away that it was available.
Okay, so what are you thinking you're communicating with N-O on your license plate? Because in 1 second, we're going to get to the fact that you're getting a bunch of tickets for this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So my workaround for this was I have N-O, and then on the outside of the license plate, there's a K, and then on the other outside of the license plate, there's a K. So when you look at the whole thing together, it spells what I want it to spell.
So your vanity would not be dissuaded. You went and bought your own Ks, and you just put stickers on the outside of the license plate frame.
Yeah, that's precisely right. Yeah.
Okay. So then when did the tickets start to show up?
Oh, they started sprinkling in January along with the snow. And I got to be honest, my wife thought that I was trying to hide something from her. She's like, Beau, how often are you going to Seattle and parking illegally?
That's a good question from the wife. Inquiring minds want to know. So what was happening? Why were you getting all these tickets?
Well, evidently there is a parking company there in Seattle, and when they're going along and they see a violation of some kind, and there's no license plate, well, of course, logically, they put N-O in their little computer. Well, apparently that auto-generates a lot of tickets to the owner of N-O, which, of course, is me.
But they're writing you up for a violation to begin with. Where does the confusion come? What is the violation they were writing you up for?
A whole myriad of things. It looked like a lot of people, according to these tickets, were not paying for their parking, overexpired meters, things of that nature.
So how many tickets do you have right now?
Oh, the tickets themselves, I got over 40 different letters. They all kind of mushed together, especially when they went to collection.
How much money do you owe?
And when you go to collections, have you ever been to collections?
I have not. I pay my bills.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and I called them and I said, I don't think I'm going to be paying these. And I pay all my bills too. I got a clean nose, and yet I think they get a lot of people, having a hissy fit about their ticket.
Bo, I gotta rewind real quick because we're running up against the clock. So you're telling me the little guy in the triangle car with the 3 wheels comes by and he writes down NO or he scans NO? Like, why does I don't get
I get it now.
How do you get it?
I
Andrew?
get it now.
How does
I
it end
thought
up in
that
the
these were
system?
your violations and they were writing the wrong thing. So everybody who gets an NO, like somebody else is parked wrong or incorrectly, and every one of those tickets is being attributed to you. These are people all over the city, and you're receiving everyone. Maybe I'm the only one who didn't get that until this moment.
Oh, so you're getting other people's tickets.
Oh, yes. Oh.
I was confused.
I
Now
thought
I
he was
get
getting his own tickets.
Let's say me, Andrew Walsh. I'm parked at,
And
improperly.
you've never had a license plate.
I don't have a license plate because I commit a lot of crimes. They write NO in it,
I
and then
see.
he gets the ticket.
Well, this is great. I'm going to just take my license plate off and start parking wherever I want.
Yeah, thank you. Man, what a great life hack.
That's
Whoa,
the moral
thank
to this
you.
whole story.
No, please don't. I can't take any
So
more.
how much money do you owe right now, Bo?
I tried to calculate it up. It was a couple $1,000s worth of parking violations.
And so you're just like, screw the man. I'm not paying this. We'll figure this out in court?
Well, I thought about pulling the attorney card and doing that and playing hardball with them, but I put on my smiling Christian face and I called them up and they actually were okay. Initially, they were pretty. They didn't buy it at all. They thought I was just trying to wiggle out of it. But eventually, when I described the look of my car, because apparently they also take a picture, they found out that none of the violations are actually a white Toyota Corolla.
You know,
At that point, they said,
you could always just give up the vanity plate.
no!
I get it.
Okay.
You said no.
Bo, thanks.
Pretty clever.
And, good luck on Andrew. I could not thank you for figuring that out.
I can't believe I had
I
a
was like, how is
45-minute
this guy-
conversation with Candy off air trying to figure out why he was
Why
getting
is he getting
tickets.
so many tickets?
I finally got it.
So he's getting everybody else's
He's
tickets.
gonna get so. This is a great lesson for all of us. Just take your plates off, park however you want. Bo will foot the bill,
Or don't get a vanity plate.
or don't get a vanity.
There's that. All right, let's get you caught up on the cars. I hope that he gets that figured out. That was frustrating.
Yeah.
Very, very frustrating.
That was a hilarious conversation. So everybody at KIRO, thanks for having me on the Ron and Don show. I hope that this brings a smile to your face. It's comedic gold, ladies and gentlemen. Comedic gold.
No license plate. All of those violations are going to this guy whose license plate is no.
And who are these people with no license plate?
That's what I want to know. Why are there so many scofflaws in this city?
There's a lot, and a lot of the Ron and Don Nation wanted to say from the 253, number 1, I love it when Andrew Walsh guest hosts. Number 2, Bo is my most favorite interview ever. May I propose the Andrew and Bo show? All right. And from the 253.
It's a new podcast coming.
Yeah, that's what the world needs, more podcasts.
For the 253. Okay, now the Bo guy who's getting charged for other people's parking, yeah, it was an interesting conversation. But what type of company would actually send that to collection? They didn't notice? This guy's gonna get harassed. His credit score could possibly go down. He should absolutely sue.
Maybe, but here's the thing that always bothers me on those calls is that there's a person somewhere in the organization that can sit down at a computer terminal and in about 30 seconds, and he knows the override code, and all you gotta do is find that person. That's the part that, like, you want to just say, hello, customer service person, I know you can't do this. Let's not waste time giving you my phone number and my mother's maiden name and the receipt number. Just give me to the person, the man or the woman, that has the override code. That we all know where this is headed. Just give me to that person, and they never do. You got to go through the transfer.
You got to go through the robots first.
Right.
It's true. You gotta go through the robots. It's so true. They've got it right.
My dad said,